Imagine a company that has been the storyteller of generations suddenly facing a world where audiences demand instant on demand access. This is Disney in the early 2010s, a legacy media giant challenged by Netflix, Amazon, and the shift to streaming platforms. Disney had to evolve while maintaining its creative essence. And today, we are going to explore how Disney navigated this transformation, evaluating leadership strategies, organizational culture, and ethical challenges, and conclude with the lessons that we can all apply as future leaders. The core challenge was not just launching Disney Plus, but remaining the company's DNA. Legacy brands demand creative freedom, yet streaming required efficiency, speed, and technology driven by innovation. COVID 19 added a major external pressure by impacting parks and cruise revenues. Disney faced a delicate tension of innovating digitally without losing the magic that defines its identity.
As Disney transforms, understanding our stakeholders is critical. Each group is affected differently, and projecting resistance allows us to take proactive measurements. Senior leadership aligns across all business units, balancing innovation with legacy expectations. Creative studios from Pixar to Lucasfilm face the tension between creative freedom and digital efficiency. Our teams are the front line of implementing technology and logistic of streaming, which can be overwhelming without proper support. Park and cruise employees are indirectly affected by the shift of focus, and especially during the pandemic. Shareholders are watching closely and worrying about the costs and the competitors. Regulators may influence how and where we can expand. And of course, our customers expect instant, diverse, and high quality content. By mapping the stakeholders, we can tailor our strategy by clear communication, empowerment, and training, and inclusive messaging, ensuring each group is engaged and supporting the transformation. As mentioned before, viewers now need on demand content and inclusive narratives, especially after COVID 19 disrupts the current operations. And competitors like Amazon and Netflix posing significant threats. In response, Disney formed a coalition of leaders from various divisions to align all goals and foster unified decision making. They established a vision for streaming first on Disney that maintains creativity and magic while leveraging technology and data. Disney Plus would serve as a hub for storytelling, and the vision was communicated extensively in, to ensure all stakeholders were aligned and committed to the future. But vision alone isn't enough. Disney transformed its storytelling approach by recognizing teams and empowering creators to innovate for a digital first approach. Early successes, including the launch of Disney Plus and hits like The Mandalorian, demonstrates the effectiveness of this strategy, attracting millions of subscribers. The momentum continues through studio integration and global content extension and workflow refinement, turning streaming into a growth engine. Finally, streaming was anchored into Disney's DNA, ensuring its success through digital engagement and aligning creativity with audience needs. Now, Disney is no longer just a storyteller, it's a digital first leader in entertainment for next generations.
When we look at Disney's cultural integration, there are three things that stand out. First, we see that Disney managed to preserve creative autonomy and cultural diversity. Each studio kept its own DNA. Pixar had a storytelling culture, Marvel had franchise discipline, and Lucasfilm had innovation. And that's why the content pipeline stayed so strong over the years. Second, leadership also played a defining role. So Iger was the visionary, betting big on Pixar, Marvel, and Lucasfilm, and really setting the stage for Disney Plus. Chapek, on the other hand, leaned heavily into centralization and operational efficiency. Now, that clash of styles sometimes created friction, but it also highlights how vision and execution constantly rebalance in a company of that size. Third, if we apply the competing values framework, Disney offers a great example of balancing innovation with control. So, on one side, you have creativity, experimentation, and risk taking. And on the other, the need for consistency, structure, and brand discipline. And too much of one or the other would probably tip the balance, but Disney largely managed to blend both, which was critical for sustaining innovation while still delivering results at scale.
For Disney, ethical and brand considerations were essential to sustaining trust during its digital transformation. First, inclusivity. Disney recognized that diverse representation matters globally, from Encanto, which celebrates Latin American culture, to projects like Japanese anime series, Star Wars Visions, and Disney-produced Korean dramas. Research shows that cultural empathy fuels innovation and reduces resistance to change. Second, brand neutrality and reputation. Disney faced pressure to address debates on gender and diversity while preserving its family-friendly image. Evidence indicates that transparency and ethical positioning are critical to organization change success. Third, corporate responsibility. By embedding sustainability in parks and reinforcing CSR, Disney anchored change in its culture consistent with Kotara's final step. Studies confirm that linking change to ethical stewardship strengthens credibility and long-term adoption. The lesson is clear: transformation requires not just strategy and execution, but also ethical stewardship. Vision, transparency, and authenticity preserve brand equity and stakeholder trust.
Disney future strategy is about balance and integration. Disney will strengthen its hybrid model, linking theme parks, theatrical releases, and streaming into a single ecosystem. To maintain its global presence, Disney will leverage its strong global IP while investing in local content that resonates with diverse cultures. Its leadership will remain agile and innovation driven, enhancing the appeal of its parks with AI and robotics while improving customer satisfaction through personalization on Disney Plus. At the same time, sustainable growth means pursuing short term profit while preserving the long term brand value and creative essence. Finally, Disney aimed for a multi-platform ecosystem where fans can seamlessly experience the magic of its theme parks, theaters, Disney Plus, and at-home product. Disney transformation showed the importance of adaptive leadership. The decision to switch the theatrical release of Mulan to Disney Plus during the pandemic is a prime example. Similarly, cultural empathy was essential when integrating Pixar and Marvel, respecting each company's distinctive creative culture while aligning it with Disney's vision. Early wins like The Mandalorian built trust and momentum for a new distribution model, and collaboration across divisions like content, parks, and product has built an ecosystem stronger than the sum of its parts. For our career, we take these lessons forward, stay adaptive to change, respect diverse perspectives, deliver early wins, and collaborate to achieve lasting impact. Thank you.